months ago, October, November, I was presenting the video titled, What is the Gray Color? And for those who didn't watch, if you are interested, please go back into our channel and watch it. Well, I always ask you to send me questions. And actually, after this video on gray, someone in comments wrote the text to me. But before we will go into this text, let me introduce myself to those who I have a pleasure to meet for first time. I'm Alicja Aratyn, and we are operating in Alicja Center of Wellbeing, which is my lovely company dedicated to dowsing and spirituality. So let's come back to the text. This person said, "Thank you for the interesting point of view on gray. I want you to tell us about silver and Yin-Yang symbol. Have they got gray colors properties?" Well, it was challenging to me because, however, for years we were selling Yin-Yang symbol. It never really appears to me to check the symbol against the gray color. So thank you for this comment, which gave me the opportunity to check it and develop this video in which we will talk about gray color and Yin-Yang symbol. Here is the Yin-Yang symbol, known to practically everyone. Very famous Chinese symbol showing the duality of our reality. Black and white, night and day, up and down, and so on. It also shows us that in every black there is a piece of white, and in every white there is a piece of black. And of course people interpret it differently. Some say, well, in the worst situation there is a tunnel of light and a little bit of white light, or God's truth. You can touch into, you can hold your thoughts, hold your attitude on, and bring more of it and turn the situation into more beneficial for you. Or even in very much white, positive and joyful and so on, there is always a little bit of blackness. So we have to pay attention to it and do not slide into this black hole, in a sense. Well, it's more philosophical, of course, if we will go deeper into it, but let's leave it right now at that point, because our reason for meeting today is rather to show or to prove or to check simply what this color is about. And also at the end, I will show you how to use it for your own benefit. So to check this, we can use any therapeutic pendulum. It can be pendulum radiating golden light, or it can be pendulum radiating white light. I will use this huge ISIS just because I want you to see very precisely the movement. Why it doesn't matter and why it should be a therapeutic pendulum. Well, therapeutic pendulum is more sensitive, and either it is white light pendulum or golden light pendulum. It has a spectrum of white light in it, visible spectrum of white. And then at both ends of this visible spectrum of light, we touch invisible spectrum of light. From one side, we will have black. From the other side, we'll have white. And we talked in this video I referred to at the beginning, that white and black can mix and will give us gray of different shade of gray. So let's check how it is. The best is to check if there is a gray color in it by putting gray next to it. So as you can see, I collected here a few pieces of shawls and blouses just to compare different shades of gray and see if any of it will be fully compatible with this symbol. I also brought the piece of jewelry which is made of pure silver. That's why it's darker, because it really tarnished very, very fast. That's why normally people use and wear silver, which is called sterling silver, in jewelry. And then I have a piece of 99.9 pure gold, pure silver, to compare also with this silver. So let's begin our experiment. We will take very shiny silvery gray, put it here on actually black piece of fabric, so it is an absence of colors. Black is an absence of colors, therefore we will only read those two. And we will put the pendulum in between, find the wavelength of this symbol, which is actually very short, and we will put the pendulum here. It reads the energy and it says, no, you two do not belong together. As you can see, it divides the shawl from the symbol, which means no, you are not the same. If I will move it 90 degrees, then it still says no. Just for those who will say, oh yeah, you only checked from the black side. Now, from the white side, it still says no. And from this white side and touch of black, it still says no. And let me change the position of those so it will be easier for you to see and for me to work with, because I will not have to cross my hands. So I will put the shape here and the product we will compare it with on this side. So the wavelength was very, very short, and we will put this very silvery shawl here. And it again says no, no, and keeps doing this. The pendulum keeps dividing those two from all sides. All right, let's go into more dim gray. So this is a little bit of shiny gray, but mostly gray. And it does not even check both energies. It goes right away in dividing those two. And I move my hand away so my hand will not influence this reading. Okay, so this one says no. So those all shades of gray are not compatible with this symbol, which means the symbol does not emit those shades of gray. Let's go into this gray, which is more grayish gray, but still light, and it says no, 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 and then divides again. So again, from all sides, it shows no. So let's put this aside, and let's go into rather straight gray without any shine in it. Okay, so this side, it says no. This side it says no, on this side it says no again, and on this side it says no again. So either it is shiny or it is rather plain gray. It is still no, but all those colors were relatively light gray. Let's do this blouse, which is dark gray, but it's still not shiny. So let's do it. No. 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 And no. It does not, it is not compatible with any part or any position of this symbol. Okay, let's go for practically, again, almost pure silver in jewelry. Okay. So it checks, because it's small piece of silver, so it checks the energy of those two. And then it says, no, they do not match. This side does not match again. This side still divided from the symbol. And this side is also no, which means it is not the same. So let's put aside this piece of jewelry and let's go for this shiny pure silver 1 ounce coin. So even if those shells weren't really a pure silver color or silver vibration, this one is, because it's 99.9 silver. Again, reads both energy to check compatibility. And then it says no for this side. Divides those sides. Two sides were no, which means not there is no compatibility. The third side, still lack of compatibility. And the fourth one, no compatibility at all. It showed to us that there is no gray, which would be, or silver vibration, which would be emitted from this color, from this symbol, I'm sorry. So let's find out if it has white color. Yes, it does emit white. And some of you can say, well, because you hold in the center, and we know what center means, what center emits. But if I will go anywhere here, and this pendulum emits white light, so if I have no request and hold the pendulum over something, it shows me yes or no, which means I recognize the energy which comes from this or not. So it goes into my yes, which is clockwise, and even though I go around at the edge of it, around the symbol, it still says yes, 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 I'm there, even on the black side or white side. It doesn't matter, because that creates one symbol, especially that it's surrounded by the circle which holds the energy closed, actually condensed inside the shape, and the energy vibrates to the under the 90 degrees up, which means when I hold the pendulum over, I can easily catch the vibration which comes from whole symbol. And at the beginning I told you that I will show you how we can use on everyday basis Yin-Yang symbol in our offices, in our life, and so on. You can, of course, laminate the sheet of paper, which will give you more resistance, but also will make it more sturdy. So if you will do something like this, you will put it on the stand or the floor when you have your computer, when you work on your computer, and you will put your legs this way. Of course, you have to make it bigger. I just made it on the paper, on the small paper, just regular size paper. And you will put your feet this way, that the left foot will be on the black side, in, because left side is negative, or it's feminine, or it's removing side, and then your right leg on the white part, which is giving, light, male, active, and so on. This way, the energy from the shape will balance your energy as you are working on the computer. You can also use the same form of yin-yang shape as, for example, a table mat, to put your plate with the food on it to balance the energy of your food. So it can then radiate the energy of white light into your plate with the dinner or breakfast, whatever food you will serve, to help fill it with the life energy, to be more fulfilling, more nutritious, and basically more beneficial for the life force flowing through our body. That's about Yin and Yang symbol. Use it if you wish. If you are interested, we invite you to join our scientific dowsing group. And in order to join, send us an email from our website. Just simply click on Contact Us and send me an email, and we will include you in our group. Visit our website to read about more products, and check our Facebook page. Thank you very much. I wish you a lot of health, wealth, and joy in your life. And I hope to see you next month in March for another video about dowsing and spirituality in our everyday life. Until then, stay healthy.